In the enchanted forests of Vrindavan, Radha, a spirited cowherd girl with eyes like lotus petals, first met Krishna, the divine incarnation, with a mischievous smile. By the moonlit banks of the Yamuna river, a melody from his flute called to her soul, and their hearts recognized a love that spanned lifetimes. They spent their days in a dance of divine romance, sharing stolen glances and whispered promises under the shade of Kadamba trees. However, Krishna's destiny as a prince and protector soon called him away to the city of Mathura to vanquish evil. Promising his heart would forever belong to her, they began a separation that tested the very fabric of their divine bond. Radha felt a profound ache of longing, while Krishna was immersed in his royal duties. The memory of their love became her sole comfort, her devotion a silent prayer. One day, a messenger brought news of Krishna's great victories, but Radha only yearned for his presence. Realizing the depth of her spiritual love, Krishna's soul reached out across the distance. He returned to her not in person, but in spirit, their souls merging in an eternal union. They became the ultimate symbol of love, proving that true connection transcends physical presence and time itself. In a mystical forest, Shakuntala, a graceful sage's daughter, met King Dushyant, a noble ruler. During a royal hunt, their eyes locked and an enchanting romance blossomed. They spent their days in a haze of love, sharing vows under the ancient trees. However, royal duties soon called Dushyant back to his kingdom. Promising to return for her, he gave her a royal ring as a token of his love. At first, Shakuntala lived on his promises, but a curse made the king forget her entirely. She felt lost and heartbroken. One day, a fisherman discovered the king's ring inside a fish and returned it. The moment Dushyant saw it, his memories flooded back. He was filled with regret. Realizing his grave mistake, Dushyant took a desperate journey. He searched the celestial realms, found Shakuntala and their son, and begged for her forgiveness. Touched by his remorse, Shakuntala forgave him. They embraced, vowing to build their future together, ready to rule as one. In a sun-drenched kingdom, Savitri, a radiant princess, met Satyavan, a humble but noble woodcutter. In an enchanted forest, their hearts connected and a deep love blossomed between them. They married and lived in blissful harmony, sharing simple joys and profound dreams. However, a prophecy foretold that Satyavan was destined to die in 1 year. Unwilling to accept fate, Savitri devoted herself to prayer and penance. On the prophesied day, as Satyavan fell, Yama, the god of death, appeared to claim his soul. Savitri, refusing to let go, followed Yama on his journey. She cleverly engaged him in a conversation, impressing him with her wisdom and devotion. Touched by her unwavering love, Yama granted her a boon, but she skillfully asked for Satyavan's life back. Defeated by her wit and passion, Yama returned Satyavan's soul. They reunited, their love now eternal, proving that even death cannot conquer a devoted heart. In the heart of the Maratha Empire, Bajirao I, a valiant Peshwa, met Mastani, a graceful Muslim princess, during a military campaign. Their souls connected, and an undeniable love blossomed between them. They returned to his court, their hearts entwined, sharing stolen moments and whispered promises. However, their union faced fierce opposition from Bajirao's family and orthodox society. Promising to protect her, Bajirao navigated the treacherous political landscape. The constant pressure and religious prejudice took a toll. Bajirao felt torn and Mastani was isolated and scorned. One day, during a critical battle, Bajirao's rivals plotted against Mastani in his absence. She was imprisoned, her spirit tested by cruelty and loneliness. Hearing of her plight, Bajirao raced back, his heart consumed with fury and love. He defied his entire court, breaking down the doors to her prison, and declared his undying devotion. Touched by his fierce loyalty, Mastani's hope was restored. They embraced, their love a beacon of defiance, ready to build a world of their own. In the vibrant campus of IIM Ahmedabad, Krish, a spirited Punjabi boy, met Ananya, a brilliant Tamilian girl. During their MBA program, their eyes locked across a crowded cafeteria, and an instant connection sparked. They spent their days in a whirlwind of romance, falling deeply in love amidst lectures and late-night study sessions. However, after graduation, their different cultural backgrounds became a huge hurdle. Promising to convince their families, they began a challenging journey to get their parents' approval. At first, they were hopeful, but the stark cultural differences and parental disapproval took a toll. Krish felt torn, and Ananya was constantly disheartened. The families seemed worlds apart, refusing to see eye to eye. Realizing their mistake in trying to manage it separately, Krish took a bold step. He traveled to Chennai, lived with Ananya's family, and won them over with his charm and sincerity. Touched by his determination, Ananya's parents gave their blessing. They hugged, vowing to unite their families, ready to face whatever came next.